Lord Jesus.
I believe in conspicuous consumption.
Really?
If you have it, flaunt it.
Really?
You have to make it. What up, DMV? Getting money. Whole time. Whole time.
A Tribe Called Quest. You say the whole thing.
Welcome to a pod named Kickback. It's like a Tribe Called Quest. You say the whole thing.
Also known as the Black CNN and the Revolution
Will be televised. I'm no Bray Snow, the righteous ratchet. If you throw it, I'll catch it. If you got it, I'll match it. Every Monday. We right back at it. I am the Black Savage, the Magneto of my people.
Hey, man.
Somebody come get him.
He's sticking with it now.
He really is. Oh, what up, y'all? It's your girl, Melanie Dion, also known as I Am So Mellow, the Queen of Creeps, the Breaker of Men, also known as the Conscious Creep, here for another week.
Week.
Straight to the point, J Lew, we here, man. Good to see y'all.
You do the J Lew what it do?
Oh, J Lew, what it do? My bad. I just not myself today.
You know how I felt when that first message came in? I'm a savage! Oh! I'm a savage! Whatever I want, I have to get!
Well, you almost missed it, so.
Well,
almost don't count.
Yeah, exactly. Except the horseshoes and pregnancy.
There's no almost pregnant. You're either pregnant or you're not. You're not kind of pregnant.
You can be late.
Yeah,
you have the perception of you pregnant, but this didn't come on.
No, but that's you're either pregnant or not. There's no kind of pregnant.
Cut her mic off. Just cut her damn mic off.
That is very true.
Jav. What about Jesus' mama?
She was pregnant.
By who?
God.
She forgot?
Immaculate conception.
No. That's Joseph baby.
It's not Joseph baby. Not genetically.
He just ain't want that job.
Okay. Wow. I mean, I don't give a fuck whose baby it is. She was pregnant, is the point. She wasn't kind of pregnant.
Was it by God? Like God, Sam God, the basketball player?
Somebody cut his mic.
Okay, I'm sorry.
I'm about to cut your goddamn mic off.
All right, y'all. Shout out to our sponsors. You could be featured right here as well. Mo's Marvelous Cleaning. Come clean up. And mysexroom.net. They had a content camp this week.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess I'm not sure. Shout out to them. And for all your insurance needs, you know to holler at me and J Lew. We got you. In the state of Georgia, home, auto, renters, life, health, pimp insurance. Hey, play, I got you. High and low of the week. Anybody want to guess my high? No. I tell you like this. My high of the week was starting to feel like myself again. Like, when things weren't going as well as I wanted them to, whether it's because, shit was just in the way or because I couldn't keep the grind up. It's like when shit wasn't right, I don't feel like me. I feel like I'm not as me as I want to be. And I felt like me this week.
That's what's up.
And then I noticed me feeling like me brought a lot of good things to me.
Hey, that's how it works.
I used to feel guilty for feeling like me if I wasn't on an upward trajectory. If I wasn't like getting it, killing it, like, man, everything's good. I'm like, I can't really feel like me. I got to take it down a couple notches. I don't know why. Do y'all do that?
No.
I see where you're coming from.
I'm still me, but I mean, I understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
And this is so. My younger self is talking to me now. You know what I used to say? I was like, I'm new. I'm me. If I don't get no girls ever again, I'm still me. If I don't make no money ever again, I'm still me. I'm who I am. I'm what I do. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I think that's what got me. What you do. You are what you do.
Yeah.
I wasn't doing as well as I wanted to, so I didn't feel like that's what it was. My own philosophy in the back of my amygdala tricking me. But anyway, my highlight was I started feeling like myself again. And it feels good to walk around with my head up and not feel guilty like I don't deserve it.
Yeah, you got a certain level of confidence add to you. That's what's up.
Yeah. My low was I had a bonus and I didn't get fully paid for it. And I'm waiting for support the company to get to me and give me my coins, as the lady say.
Yeah.
Run me my coins, Uber. Okay. That's about it.
I'm slight. I had a slight high low this week. It wasn't that crazy. Low, I'm still trying to get the basement flooring done. Like the insurance company, like somebody went out for like a week or something. So the basement been messed up the whole, you know what I'm saying, for the last week and a half. So just trying to get that taken care of. Hopefully that gets done this upcoming week.
Yeah, because I'm moving in the basement, so they got to get that shit done quick.
I'm gonna buy you some coasters.
I'm getting new vinyl.
I had
flooring
one
down there. Oh yeah.
You need 3 at least.
Okay.
So you get new vinyl flooring.
Yes, I'm gonna do vinyl flooring down in the basement.
Like color, what style? Would it be like hardwood color or?
Yeah, kind of like that style vinyl plank type stuff. It's gonna be a little darker because right now I got carpet down there, so I'm ready to transition from that. So I'm gonna do that and probably I got a back room back there, like a small room where I use my office. I might keep carpet down there. I don't know, because rooms.
I was thinking when I move in, that's gonna be my sex dungeon room. So you will need carpet, so the floor will be soft.
Oh Lord!
But we'll talk about it.
Yeah, 45 minutes.
Hey man! Come
up for water.
We're gonna need a break.
Wow! Is that what we doing? Wow! Whoa. I can't wait to tell some of y'all secrets on the podcast.
I've been in my workout regimen, so I got my 3 or 4 times this week.
Let's give you a round of applause.
Yeah.
I don't know where it's at.
Did I text you? I thought I texted y'all too to see where y'all was at. I don't think
Nobody replied.
Yeah, y'all said fuck me in the text thread. That's what's up. I still fuck with y'all. I'm like,
I'm on it. Starting tomorrow morning.
Nobody said nothing though, so they ain't. Yo.
At least I went and worked out on Saturday. So
I worked out. I just couldn't catch my breath.
5 minutes.
Twice. 10 minutes.
We had a 5-minute break in between.
The whole bunch of heavyweight niggas ain't last that long.
Right, that's that prize fight. That's that heavyweight fight with Mike Tyson.
He went 2 rounds.
Shit.
3. Who? Sorry.
Ooh, wait till next episode. I'm gonna go through my mental Rolodex. I'm gonna remember some shit.
My high-low, because he's about to clearly skip me. I was having a good week. I got a couple dishes, like I presented a couple dishes at the restaurant and they all got approved.
Oh.
So, I was great. My grilled artichokes went out on the menu on Friday. I was having a great week up until Friday when the catering that I was supposed to do was canceled that day as I was getting ready to head to that particular event. But I'm not going to focus on that. And then the weekend got even shittier when my date flaked on Saturday. And so now I'm just totally uninterested in dating right now because I'm just so turned off and disgusted by men. So
let's discuss that. He flaked? He just...
Yeah, I don't even want to get into it.
Okay, we'll let that go. Yeah, y'all dudes is tripping.
Yeah, my nigga.
Anyway,
so fuck you. I'm sorry.
Yeah. No, got 3,000, 4,500 for you. So that's our high low of the week. We do that every week, and we also, whenever we do the high low, we go right into my last stroke just went viral. Our viral story of the week that you guys were typing and tweeting and Facebooking and texting and group chatting and arguing over. We have 2, but we'll start with Kim Kardashian versus Kanye West versus Pete Davidson versus the nanny.
That's not what that story was about. Huh? It was about Kim talking about people not wanting to work, wanting to do the whole work.
Oh yeah. Well, that too. Good job. Round of applause for keeping the show on track. And this is what we're going to talk about Kanye later on.
Yeah.
He's acting real dumb.
Right.
bring all that together.
But this is Kim made a statement. What advice would you give female entrepreneurs? And she said, well, a lot of people don't want to fucking work anymore.
Mhm.
My advice would be get off your ass and work, grind, do the work. And
People really came for her.
everybody's upset.
I was like,
But
dang.
she's not wrong. Like, if you really want something, if you have a business, you got to put in fucking work to get that shit off the ground and even keep it going. So she's not wrong.
She's not. That's what I kept saying. I was talking to Vacation Bean. She was like, well, I want to take advice from her.
Why?
I'm like, why?
She's a
I said,
mogul.
I would take advice from anybody that's successful. If it's good, well, not even successful, if it's good advice.
Yeah.
I always know you
Because-
could learn from an ant.
Because
on the
listen,
ground.
there's a difference between the advice that Kim K was offering versus the advice that Dre and Michelle was about to try to give.
Lord.
Because that is something else that we should be talking
She
about.
was trying to get advice from the internet.
scammers.
Yeah, from scammers to tell people. She wasn't even coming with the real advice. She wanted them to tell her. We'll get into Dre fine and dumbass later. But Kim K wasn't that wrong, like Mel said. And I heard people saying they don't want to take that advice from her.
Right.
Like, I'll take it from anybody. But my thing is, if Donald Trump said, I think a key to success is waking up at 5 a.m. or working harder. If it's good advice, it's good advice. I don't care where it come from.
Right.
Now, if I don't like you, I might not ever hear your advice. So I just may never know that you had good advice. But if you say something that resonates with me, it don't matter who you are, I'm going to take that advice. And for the record, Kim K isn't only famous because of a sex tape.
It's not.
She's not only a billionaire because of a sex tape. She's a billionaire and her little sister's a fucking billionaire. And then everybody else in the family's made some money, even Rob. That's big. When your sex tape allows you to get into certain rooms and you get into those rooms and you make things happen. She has an app that's going crazy. Her little Spanx, Spotty Slim shit. Skims.
It's
is
a
going crazy.
$3-point-something billion business.
Right. And I'm like, you got to be a hustler to do those things.
Yeah. Kim ain't no slouch. That's one thing.
Kim a hustler.
Kim, I don't like Kim Kardashian, but Kim does a lot of big shit, and I can't even hate on that. Like, it is what it is. The girl is about her paper. She get the business shit done.
When Kanye shit was fucked up, who gave him the money? She put like $100 million in the Bama account so that he could apply for the loan to do whatever he was doing. Like, come on, man. Like, Kim got the bread. It's a lot of women with sex tapes that ain't got no bread. Ain't billionaires. Mel not a billionaire.
Also don't have sex tapes
Oh, well,
that I know
that would
of
explain it.
roaming the internet. And if I do, please let me know so I can market them accordingly.
Get to the
So
bag.
you can see the Guac Guac 3000.
So I'm not a big Kim K fan. I'm not a Kim K hater. I'm kind of indifferent on her. But I recognize the hustle.
Mm-hmm.
And I
Can't knock that
argue
hustle.
with people on the internet all week about her hustle, and they decided to deny it. She has no hustle. She just was lucky. I'm like, dog, how come Paris Hilton didn't turn her sex tape into $1 billion business, and her sibling become a billionaire too? All these people had sex tapes, and me from Love and Hip Hop, all these people. Kim did something different. She's not a billionaire because of her sex tape. She's a billionaire because of the businesses she started. Even if
her
they were-
mama.
And her mama's
Her mama's a fucking
business
gangster.
acumen.
The management goes
Yeah,
a long way.
mama's business acumen. Hell yeah. But that's still another woman. There's still women killing it.
Right.
And I would listen to them. If I was a woman with my own business.
Shit, as a person with your own business.
Yeah,
Point blank,
exactly.
period. You got to do the work. You can't just expect things to just be given to you. If you really want it, you're going to have to go out there and get it. You're going to have to get it out the mud. You're going to have to do the work.
You're going to go get
She
it when you
didn't
don't want to
say-
go get it? You're gonna do it when it's not fun?
She didn't say anything wrong. What she said was the truth. Now get off your ass and go do the fucking work.
Exactly. Successful people do the things unsuccessful people are not willing to do.
Mm-hmm.
You have to do the getting up at Will Smith said some shit like, I get up every day at 5 a.m. and go run, 5 miles, whatever. And he was like, if you go, he basically said he doesn't care about feelings.
Yeah.
And his daughter Willow didn't want to do her song with my head back and forth. She didn't want to do the tour no more. And he was like, no, you made a commitment to Jay-Z. She was like, no, you made a commitment to Jay-Z. I didn't make a commitment to Jay-Z. That was you. He was like, oh, Lord. And she was like, but Daddy, you don't care how I feel? It doesn't matter how I feel? And he was like, I forget what he said in real life, but he said when he thought about it, if he could go back in time, he would say it this way. I care that, you have food. I care that you have a place to live. I care that you're a good person that contributes to society. I care that you're happy and healthy. How you feel was like number 5, 6, or 7 on my list because feelings fuck people up. I don't feel like getting up at 5 a.m. and running every day. I don't feel like doing all these movies and taking all these albums. I don't feel like doing these interviews. I don't feel like practicing my lines. And if I cared about a feeling, I wouldn't be as successful as I am now. So I cut off how I feel about shit. And I just do what the fuck got to be done. So my advice, I think Kim was telling y'all, fuck how you feel, get off your ass and get it done.
It's got to get done. If you really want it, you will have to get it done.
Yeah, something else that needs to get done is some kind of law passed where if you accuse a man of raping you and it comes out that he did not, you should get whatever time is equivalent to the time that he was facing.
I agree.
Because if Chris Brown wouldn't have had those receipts, he wouldn't have had those text messages, voice messages, where the girls flirting with him afterwards and telling him it's the best dick ever and all that shit.
I just want to see you again.
He
I
could
just
have
want to
been
fuck the
in
shit
jail.
out of you.
Yeah,
You know?
I'm gonna be honest. Like that story kind of certain stuff. Like you look at certain crimes differently, and rape is one of those. It's like and it's so much, especially with black men. You know, if a woman says that about a black man, a lot of women are taught believe the woman. Women deserve to be believed.
That's the slogan now.
Yeah, that's the
Believe
slogan,
her,
the narrative.
yeah.
But like I said, you can't get that off your record. Like if he didn't have that those receipts, everybody he would have walked around all the time with that on his record.
Yeah, and
Women are still, there are some women that are still saying, well, she may have been confused about what to do and he still could have raped her. I'm like, God damn.
Yeah,
okay.
it don't matter. Like
and as a person like Chris Brown, who already has a sketchy reputation,
yeah,
like he definitely
yeah.
has to be very careful with how he moves with certain people because there are people out there just out to get him.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm glad that he had the receipts.
And then the lawyers too. That's another how quick that lawyer was able to take that case. Like clearly without doing any background.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right? No
because
background.
there's a celebrity attached
and
to
then,
it.
yeah, exactly. So they had attention seeking and then dropped her right after.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm like, so now you're gonna have to deal with her mental space. I don't really, I'll be honest, I don't really care about it, but she gonna have to go through a whole bunch of stuff. But now she's gonna be known as the person who lied, so everybody gonna have a good bit to say about her. But
don't nobody give her no dick. Nobody fuck her. Fellas.
Yeah. Hey, that's what you
nobody give her no dick. She got to buy a rose. Go to mysexroom.net and get a rose. No dick for her, fellas.
None.
Ladies, don't give her no tongue. We cutting her off. No sex for the rest of her life. That's her punishment.
No.
That's what we should do. Anybody that falsely accuses somebody of rape, they should not be able to have sex again. You lost, and if you rape somebody, you should not be able to have sex again. You lost your privilege.
That'd be hell.
Well, in Saudi Arabia, in Muslims, they cut your dick off and leave your balls.
Yeah.
So you still get horny, but they ain't got no dick. That's your punishment for raping somebody.
That's a hell of a punishment.
That's why.
How do you pee?
In the bag. I'll just say.
Oh man, that's gotta suck.
Yeah, they gonna get you. They gonna get you. You shouldn't be touching. You shouldn't be raping women.
Yeah, no, I agree with that.
That
is definitely not okay to be raping women. The punishment is
that's
Islamic. With me.
That's Islamic law. But in Islam, if a woman accuses a man of raping and he didn't do it, she can be killed.
Mm-hmm. Don't she get like stoned or something like that?
Well, I don't know if it's still stoned nowadays. But
probably
maybe.
Yeah.
But the penalty is death. And that's something we could take from Islamic law. Peace and nation, guys, and nurse, assalamu alaikum, all that good stuff. Male's favorite category. We'll have to blend it up and down so we don't get copyright claims. That's why we're not playing music no more, y'all. YouTube won't pay us if we play people's music. You can get with that. Mm-hmm. You can get with this.
You can get with that. You can get with this.
You can get with that.
Come on.
Nope. You ain't do it?
Nope.
Why you didn't do it?
I'm serious. I am mad about yesterday. So that's why. Fuck these niggas. You can't get none of this or that.
Maybe you should try dating friends.
No.
So how this or that is the question. Have you or would you ever consider dating a friend? I mean a friend. I don't mean somebody you just haven't fucked and y'all cool and you flirty and you this. I mean a friend. Never anything. Never no flirting. Never no slick talk. Never nothing.
Would I?
Would you or did you or could you?
I have never. Would I? Yes. There's only one person I could think of that I would be willing to date. That's my friend. that I've known for like forever.
Okay.
And it's not you. Just so we're clear.
Why does everybody always have to put a new disclaimer out there? There's always a new
You gotta
disclaimer.
put that out there.
Every week. Even when we have guest hosts, they be like, but not new. I'm not saying, I'm like, what the? Do you watch the show or something? What's that? Do y'all have a meeting where everybody says this shit? J Lew?
I've never done it. I don't think I would. Like it'd be tough for me to transition, but I can see how it happens because like normally you know the person you be with, you want them to be your friend first, or you want them to be a friend. So you know I can kind of see that connection, but it'd be I don't know, it'd be a little tough for the transition for me. I don't know.
Yeah, I've done it in the sense of like an associate,
Right.
kind of a homie.
Yeah, see that's different.
A
Yeah.
little different, one of male friends, you know, like that. But a straight up friend,
Friend, yeah.
I've never done. But obviously I'm open to it. But I have never done it. I never thought that I would. I used to make the joke that I fuck my friends, but I meant like more like my homegirls,
Yeah,
not
like
my friends.
Yeah, it's different. Yeah, people define it differently. You know.
So
I don't know, but yeah, that's
Actually, you know, I did have one guy friend that was like my best friend, and we fucked around a
wasn't me.
little bit. No, it was definitely not him. But now we're not friends anymore. But it's not because we fucked around. It's because there's some shit that happened with like my dad's funeral and shit like that. So like, whatever.
okay, did
Fuck
y'all
you
go
too.
back to the friendship?
After we fucked around,
Yeah.
yeah, we were still cool. But
Did it change at all?
No,
So it wasn't a dating thing; it was a fucking around thing.
yeah.
Okay.
But he knew I liked him. Like I had liked him since I met him, but we just ended up being friends. But like he always knew that I liked him.
Friends.
But yeah, it shit got fucked up after my dad's funeral. So your punk ass wife.
Okay.
I have shit to say today.
I see.
I got.
Mel shows
I'm
violence this
upset
morning.
today.
Yeah, man, like I'm saying, stay out the way.
I'm upset.
Stay out the way, new.
Not today. I am not a nice person.
Oh man. Well, I think that that was the quickest this or that ever.
Yeah.
So we would do it. You
I don't think I would.
Don't think you
Yeah, I don't
would.
think I would. Yeah, it'd be tough to transition. I'm gonna be honest. If I put you in a box, it's like it's tough to get out that box. So I'm trying to figure out what it would take to get out that box.
And see, I have Trey Songz has a song talking about I'm gonna get the fuck up out that box. The whole song is like you spend one night with me,
Yeah,
you're gonna forget about we friends. So
see, but I don't
that's
think
the opposite.
Yeah, but I don't think in that I don't think that person's a real friend. I think in that case that's an associate. Like when I see
I agree.
friends,
I agree.
You know what I'm saying?
Because I know niggas who be friends with women because they couldn't
Until-
fuck, because they couldn't fuck.
Exactly.
And so they just sitting around waiting to fuck.
To get out of
And,
that.
Exactly.
and I say that's not a friend. I tell niggas all the time, that's not a friend.
Yeah, we cool.
He's waiting to fuck you. He's not your friend. The second you give him the go ahead, he gonna pounce on it. But and that I have I guess would have appeared to have been in the friend zone, but I don't go quietly into the night. Like I'm not gonna be friends with somebody I'm interested in. If I'm interested in you, ain't no friendship because that's fake.
Yeah.
You know, unless I lose interest. Now, if I lose interest, then we can, whatever. But if I'm legit like you, I can't just go, well, I'm not settling for just being your friend. And I don't know how that sounds, but that's how I feel. I'm not going to settle for that.
Yeah.
So we can just go ahead and just, separate, whatever.
I feel like, and we could, you still cool with them. It's like we ain't
Yeah,
got
ain't
no
no beef.
issue. Yeah,
Ain't
ain't
no
no
beef.
beef. It's just like, I don't know, I'm going to ever be able to get to the level where I call you friend. Like, that's friendship is a big thing to me. Like, so I think some people water down the term and what a friend really is. Like, to me, if I'm your friend, certain things is just off limits, period. Even like, if I'm your friend, like the people you know is off limits. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's how I look at it. Yeah, like my best friend, like,
so you wouldn't? Okay. Go ahead.
No. He means if I like a girl, if I dated a girl, that girl's off limits. Not your friend is off limits to him. He didn't mean that.
What you mean, J Lew?
I meant what Mel saying.
Thank you.
No, if I'm
Yeah.
if
Thank you.
If you my man, right? I wouldn't mess with something close to you.
So you wouldn't, your homegirl, you wouldn't fuck none of her female friends? That's what she's saying.
See, it's different. But dating and fucking them is
No,
different. I'll give you an out here because, like, you know what I'm saying, I'll give you that out. Like, if
a couple of your friends,
if they came into it with that's what they wanted, it's like, look, you still a man, so you know what I'm saying, like, you know, but it'll be tough for me to get to the dating part
of one of her friends. You would have sex with them.
I would have to really.
You would devour them, but you wouldn't love them.
If that's what the time they was on. If I was gonna date them, we would have to sit down, have a conversation, and I would really be interested in dating with intention. It wouldn't be like, you know, casual dating type shit. I wouldn't.
But you would do it.
Yeah. If I was very, very serious about it. But but the thing is, for me to even get to that point, it'd be too tough. Like a sister, a very close girlfriend. No, I wouldn't do it.
I wouldn't mess with your sister.
Or a very close friend.
Like, and when I say close friend, like just like a
like my best friend,
a girlfriend that'll be like your sister. Yeah.
You never, love makes things happen.
Yeah,
you can.
If you genuinely interested in it, I'm like, all right, you know, it's a little different, but I'm like, look, it's tough for me to get to that intro. Like she have to come at me a couple times before I capitalize. I'm like, look, hey, you need to talk.
She kept coming at me. Every time she saw me, she said hi. I was like, she said hi. What's this whole hi shit about? Why the fuck she keep speaking to me? She must want me. But I'll tell you this. Unless you become friends with Ashanti, I ain't.
You said never again?
Never again.
He says that now until I pop up with another friend that he thinks is cute.
But that's true. To his defense, are these friends or these chicks you cool with?
No,
like, that's different.
These are my friends.
The bulk of them were chicks she's cool with.
The bulk.
That's so bad. That's so bad.
The bulk.
That's so bad.
So
he said, look, I give you this one.
They're just chicks I'm cool with.
The bulk, the majority.
I would disagree with that.
One is your best friend.
Mm-hmm.
But you your best friend?
You really was
I'm very, very close to.
All that. I ain't slipped and fell. And then boom. She picked me up and carried me to the bedroom. What was I supposed to do?
Okay.
That's impressive. She could do that. That's impressive. What would you do? A girl picks you up off your feet and carries you into the bedroom. I can't do this because of Mill. Yeah, I think I might have said that. I think she smacked me. Shut up, bitch. Take it. I was like, oh no. Nah, I don't want to go to jail and get stoned.
I know you just lying. Just lying.
But the others, you weren't college bitch and all them. You weren't
that was the only one that I would consider not a friend. We were just cool. But we weren't friends. We were never friends.
It's someone I'm forgetting about. Oh no. Anyway, moving on. So J Lew said he was fucking too. So good job, J Lew. This is totally unrelated. We're not gonna stay on this. We're gonna move on for this or that. But I do have one quick question. If you propose to a woman, a man proposes to you, well, shit, no. I guess you would have to propose to him. I know you wouldn't, but I'm trying to make the scenario. If there's a no at the proposal, is the relationship over?
No.
Yes.
I would have to know what the no was for, because sometimes people just aren't ready to be married. Like, if there are things that we need to work on in our relationship, then maybe we don't need to be engaged right now. So I would need to know like, if you just propose to me out of the blue and we haven't never had a conversation, then yeah, you deserve that no.
Yeah. Kind of. I think that if there's a no, I think the relationship is over.
Yeah, I'm there too.
Because it could be a yes with a caveat, but a no. That means
so she says not right now.
Stay engaged for a break.
Exactly. We can be engaged and have that last forever. But a straight up no, then there's the amount of doubt that is involved with saying no is too much for me to continue.
Okay.
There's a particular amount of doubt, indecision, something involved in a no. And so you almost caught me with the not now because I used to say like girls will never tell me no, this ain't not right now, not here. You know what I'm saying? Don't tell me no.
That's different with marriage though. You
Yeah, exactly. Marriage. If I get to the point, I've never proposed to anybody. If I get to the point that I actually propose and you say no,
I'm like, if we ain't never talked about getting married and you propose out of the blue,
that's
the
weird.
answer is no.
That's some weird shit though.
Then in that case, yes, the relationship is over. If we,
and that's why I was basing the answer on like if I ask somebody and they said no, I'm like, yeah, this gonna have to be no. Because you know what I'm saying? Because the thing is, we'd have had been dating for for a certain amount of time.
And had discussions about getting married. If there's never been a discussion about it, then you just pop up out the blue talking about let's get married. Like, I want to marry you.
That's weird. That's weirdo shit. Let's say, for example, ain't no weirdos, and these are fully functioning adults. They've been dating, they've been having these conversations, they know what each other's intent are, they know they've expressed whatever feelings they've expressed. And now it's just what the man thinks is a formality.
Yeah.
And then she says no. It's like, well, we're not on the same page. This whole time we've been talking about marriage, talking about getting married, and now you say no?
Yeah.
It's alarming. Only time that makes sense is in your scenario where the dude is a fucking weirdo and never talk to his woman about long-term goals.
Or what if y'all have been talking about getting married, but the woman is just like, okay, yes, I want to marry you, but I don't think we need to get engaged right now. I think there are certain things that we need to do before we are ready to take that next step. And you decide to propose anyway.
I think that's a man fault.
Because that shit happens too.
That's a man fault. I blame the man.
Yeah.
But I'm not.
There's clear direction given, and you didn't follow directions.
Yeah.
Then at that point, I think it's some etiquette. So if it's a public, maybe you say yeah, and then you talk. You know what I'm saying? Y'all talk later. If it's private, like, hey, look.
Because I know somebody that's happened to.
I know somebody that said yes because it was in public, and then when they got alone, said no.
Yeah, that's respectful.
They were still together, but that doesn't. Yeah,
that's tough. And so if I say if I ask you, because that takes a lot. You know what I'm saying? To get to that point to ask. So if I ask you, like, yeah, you say no, I'm like, all right.
I bet. I'm going to Scoville Chicken. I'll see you later.
Oh my nigga, you a couple of Scovilles. I'm like, shit, but I'm like, I gotta get my pride back. Like,
right.
I'm wounded. It's gonna take me about 6 months. I'm like,
it's gonna take me about 6 male friends to get back right.
He wants to die.
Hey, you will not fuck with Mel today.
Oh, I forgot Mel on this shit. I'm sorry.
You forget I'm a chef. I'm very good with knives.
Wow. Whoa. That never did physical.
That is some sucker shit though. I'm trying. How old is he?
I'm 30. He's 38. He'll be 39 in May.
You too old for that shit though. See that? I mean, you know what? And I think what I do sometimes that I gotta fix. I look for honor in everybody. And like, you know what I'm saying? You hear weird stories, but you be like, come on, man, have some etiquette. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like a text the day before. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, just some type of etiquette. And chicks do it too. You know what I'm saying? Chicks will flake too, and they, you know what I'm saying, they hit you with it, you know, but it's like at this age, nigga, we grown.
Yeah. And if you can't communicate, then you know what I used to always say, like when people did Bama shit, I paid my tuition to the university, you don't fuck with Bama ass niggas. Yeah. I just paid my tuition to the university, don't fuck with bum ass bitches. You paid your tuition to the university, you don't fuck with lame ass niggas. Because if he can't communicate that, he ain't gonna be able to communicate shit else either.
You know what? I was last point.
I was kind of feminine. Let me do it again. Hey, J Lew, I'm like this. Fuck you, girl. What the fuck is this nigga? I'm like, what the fuck did I just do?
I know. Yeah, I was listening to church today. I was listening to a sermon, and one thing that the pastor was talking.
Cut her hand off.
He was talking about relationships, and he kind of made a parallel. Like communication builds trust, trust builds commitment, and then commitment gets you to the partnership. So if you can't communicate, you'll never get to the point where
I like that. Hold on. Say that one more time. I like that shit.
Communication helps to build trust.
Let's break that down. If you communicate, if you have open communication, then you can begin to. Am I going long?
I was about to say, this is how we end up spending 30 minutes on this or that.
Go ahead, Jay, wrap it up.
That's all it was. Commitment, trust gets you to communication, gets you to trust gets you to commitment gets you to the partnership. So you fuck up in step one, you know, that's a
And
blessing.
that has been my biggest issue is communication. So
Yeah. And that's something I gotta do a better job at too. Like when I talk to chicks on the phone, I'm like, look, let's have open communication. I don't care which way it goes, but just communicate. And you got, you know what I'm saying, and you gotta be open with accepting what the fuck they say too.
And that's probably my biggest strength. I'm gonna talk to you.
I agree.
We gonna talk.
I agree completely. That's something I learned from you. To be honest, you know what I'm saying, like over, you know what I'm saying, the time I've met you, I've learned to be a better communicator because of how open you are with that. So that's I
Appreciate that. Still shopping still.
Hey man, I appreciate that.
For sure. Our what the fuck story of the week, and this was crazy, dog. Well, I don't know if it's crazy, but no, it's crazy, but just damn.
the headline is misleading.
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay, bring it down.
Okay, so apparently there's a Russian model who called Putin a psychopath.
A lot of people
Don't go missing. Don't get in the suitcase.
She was found dead. She was killed, found in a suitcase. Apparently, she had been in the suitcase for over a year.
God damn.
But plot twist: it wasn't Putin who killed her. It was her boyfriend. He admitted to strangling her. So, and he had like put her in the suitcase that he had just bought and left her in the car, and like it was like in a car or something like that.
Yeah, the trunk.
In the trunk, yeah. For over a year. So it's a misleading headline.
Yeah.
It definitely it makes you feel like it has something to do with Putin, and it doesn't.
Yeah, I thought you was on some Godfather shit.
Now Putin has definitely killed people. Like the way he goes about things is he will poison you. So, because that is what the Russians do. Like Putin has tried to kill. Huh?
You stereotyping.
No, this is a fact. This is what he does. He's trying to kill this guy who was running for president of Russia. Another guy named Vladimir. He tried to he's poisoned him.
Like Mike.
It is because
like that's their name.
Vladimir Zelensky, the president of the Ukraine, who was actually born in Russia, that obviously named Vladimir. So the other guy who was running for president of guy who was running for president of Russia, they've poisoned him like twice, and it's like the second time, like it damn near did him in.
Damn, it did it.
Mm-hmm. So he actually was not living.
Putting poison on women's clits.
So Putin didn't kill this girl. Point blank period. That's the story. He did not kill her.
Yeah.
If you had to kill your spouse, would you put them in luggage and then in the trunk for a year?
No.
Or would you do something different?
If I have to kill somebody, never mind.
You know, you can come like the hunter. You'll be like, a partner in Kickback episode 173.
Exactly.
She admitted how she was going to do it.
Shit, rappers telling and they music.
I am not Robin Schmurda.
2 Chainz got a song with one nigga, Stove God Cooks. Have y'all heard Stove God Cooks?
No.
He a New York rapper up north near Buffalo, like Griselda, but he not with them. But his name is Stove God Cooks. And he a crack rapper. Everything you talk about crack. But he got a distinct voice and a different kind of flow. You would almost think he gimmicky, but he got real lyrics. And he got a song, he won 2 Chainz album, and he got the song is called Vlad TV. And he said niggas went on Vlad TV, told on themselves, I got bricks, I got pounds, these drugs not gonna sell themselves. That's the hook. And 2 Chainz album is called Don't Sell Us.
I'm sorry.
Whoa.
What the?
You connected to the board. That shit came
It
through.
was loud as hell.
Yeah.
What did I do? I don't hear us no more.
I hear us.
Hello. I said hello. I just charged it. So I know. Check.
Yeah, I hear you.
Check. Damn. Well, so y'all can hear me though.
Yeah.
Okay, I can't hear shit.
Did you unplug it and plug it back in?
Yeah.
You know the IT route.
Did it die? I was just charging it right there.
Oh. It might be your headphones. Put the other ones in
Try that
because
one.
your mic is working.
Yeah. The model who killed poop. Yeah. And I think right now, you know what I'm saying, with everything going on with Ukraine and Russia, like any headline that kind of mentions Putin gets a certain amount of clicks. And unfortunately, the way we do news is to get clicks,
Get that
not really just to get information out there. My fault.
Clickbait. That's all they want to do.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Check.
Is that your mic's not in?
My mic.
You unplugged your mic.
I'm a fucking doof.
My God.
There
you go.
Okay, there we go. All right, I hear.
There we go.
I don't know why the fuck I
He's back.
Oh my God.
Oh, yeah.
I'm back.
Don't be
Yeah,
dumb. Don't be dumb.
I'm back. Huh?
I said, don't be dumb.
Speaking of
You
which,
gotta relax. You gotta relax. And Kanye gotta relax.
Hey.
And Tristan Thompson's mama gotta relax. Mel, introduce our Don't Be Dumb segment, please.
So dumb. You are really dumb. For real.
Kanye West. Enough said.
Your college dropout boyfriend.
Man,
He was saying in college y'all would have got married.
Kanye.
He dropped out and y'all broke up.
Nah, fuck that. Kanye, boo. You gotta chill, bruh. Like, you mad at Pete. Now you mad at anybody who got anything to say regarding your situation that you keep putting out there on the internet. Like, everybody gonna have something to say. It's gonna come up in conversation. Don't be mad at DL Hughley because somebody asked him a question regarding you and he gave his honest opinion about because nigga, the shit you saying regarding Kim and Pete, everybody got an opinion on it. So why you mad at DL? I mean, he's just an easy target for you because he was just the nigga who happened to be saying something at that moment in time. But DL was basically like, with the things that Kanye's saying, you know, to Kim, like he should not be saying these things.
Right.
And then and Kanye got upset and DL had his rebuttals and it's like, you know.
That shit was funny.
Yeah.
It's funny that you can explain my jokes, but you can't explain why, you know, why you acting this way. And then he also made the comment about stopping by CVS. What did he say? Like somebody need to stop by CVS and get Kanye his medication or something.
Yeah.
Nah, DL, he went straight comedian.
Yeah, I mean, which is his job.
Yeah,
like
exactly.
you mad at a stand-up comedian. Then Kanye try to make it seem like DL's not that funny. Everybody has their favorite comedians. DL, he may not be mine.
Yeah,
but
I'm mostly
like,
our
he's still
favorite.
funny.
We know that. Go ahead. I'm hilarious. I'm funnier than Nick Cannon and Dave Chappelle. I don't know you're making that face. You're a woman. You're definitely not funny.
Oh, then you're sexist.
Women are not funny.
You want me to pour this drink on
Wow,
you?
whoa. Women aren't funny unless they got brothers. And then sometimes they're funny then.
You are really choosing violence today.
Why? No, I'm choosing peace.
You really trying to piss me off? Is that the direction you want to go with right now?
Why she always get like this?
Why are you
always
acting
get
like this?
Because I don't think women are funny.
Okay. Cool.
Except you. You funny.
Anyway.
I like Samore. I think Samore is a great comedian. I think she's probably top.
He's
my top
trying to
10.
push my buttons today.
I'm not even sure. It's not.
Samore top 10. Yeah, Samore top 10. I think all time too. Like she.
I don't think some more than funny.
Yeah. You went to a live show with her?
I don't think I did a live show. I saw the Queens of Comedy.
Yeah,
she's funny. Who I like? I like Adele Givens.
Yeah, she's funny.
The little Japanese girl, Amy Ho, or whatever the fuck her name is.
Yeah. And a lot of times it
Those
depends
like
on
the only funny women
what you
on earth.
connect with. You know what I'm saying? And clearly you're a man, so you know males normally communicate better with males, and just depending on what the type of comedy they got. So
You think Tiffany Haddish funny? I'm going to leave comedians alone.
But Kanye, you need to chill the fuck out.
Yeah.
Period. Point blank. Period. You got something to say about everybody. Stop this charade of acting like everybody's attacking you. You are not the victim here. Shut up.
And he does something that's interesting. Andrew Schultz pointed this shit out. He'll say, America vilifies fathers, and fathers really have no rights. It's always the mother rights. She's a custodial parent. She gets all the rights, and Pete Davidson is terrorizing me. And you get like, what? Yeah, that's true. The fathers don't get it. And then he throws some bullshit at the end. You're like, wait a minute. I'm agreeing with that part.
Yeah.
But he'll give you an excellent point that you can't argue. And then he'll mix in
His personal
shit, and then be like, I was with you until, but if you just listen like, yeah, you will say an extra on some shit you don't even agree with because he sneaked that shit in at the end.
Exactly.
Kanye slick motherfucker. You see what Charlamagne the God said? He said Kanye called him and they was arguing, having a yelling match about, just different shit. And he said he peeped and the real reason Kanye is mad, and Kanye told him this, is because Pete Davidson's dick is so big. I was like, pause. Wait a minute.
I saw DL made some jokes about that too. And I'm like, look, if that gets out there, obviously the comedian is going, is going to eat it up. But like the initial, what DL said was basically he has daughters. And a lot of what he was saying was like some of the stuff that Kanye was doing was scary. When you listen and see what women go through, especially on the domestic abuse side, certain things tend to happen. The stalker type thing, the posting, that type of stuff tends to happen.
And the thing is, if Kanye wasn't a public figure, we would all be like, "Oh my God, this is terrible." But because he's a public figure, people are just like, "Oh, it's Kanye." No, this shit is still wrong. Like this shit, it's downright scary what he's doing to Kim. Like, if I were her, I would definitely need a restraining order because this nigga's fucking insane. Like, this is the things that he's doing right now are the things that you see on Snapped or you hear on true crime stories about before the ex-lover goes into like attack mode and kills their significant other.
Right.
That's how I see it.
Yeah, it does. It's a little disturbing.
Yeah.
And it's not cool.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like I know it's some uptown shit with us, but I always look at things like, how cool does this look?
Right.
How fly is this? You know what I'm saying? How P is this? If you put some P on that. I have been head over heels in love. You say you done? I'm done too.
Yeah. Like when you get to that point,
I ain't chasing you. I ain't.
That breaking point.
I'm. For him to be doing all of this publicly, that shit just ain't fly at all. Like you, and maybe a wife is different than a girlfriend or whatever you call it, but I'm not acting like that.
Yeah.
I'm not acting like that, dog.
He said, like, I got enough money. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what really threw
I can get you hurt.
Yeah, I get you hurt for, and I know where you live type thing. So that's what kind of escalated. Then I'm glad it got back to the jokes. But I'm like, look, if you feel that way, like, be a man. So, like, I want to see you. Like, do that.
That's what Steve Harvey was basically saying.
Yeah, Steve Harvey said DL to beat Kanye ass.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like you feel that tough to say you got money to do something. Stand on it. Yeah, do it yourself.
Pull up, nigga.
Them niggas ain't.
And that's my point. Like, come on, man. Like, it's bigger than what you know what I'm saying, what you talk about on social media.
Fuck around, DL hit you and crack that jaw again.
And the funny part was when
you really get fucked up.
When Kim, like Kanye was doing it, and Kim put under a little caption like, "Look, nigga, you was just here this morning picking up the kids.
Stop this shit."
Yeah, you saying you can't see the kids, and then nigga, you just picked them up this morning, man. Chill out. Like, don't put a nerve keeping you from the kids.
Seeing your children. That's
believe
not
me,
true.
it's women who do that shit, and I can guarantee you, for real, the fathers who can't see their kids don't think that shit joke.
And the way Kanye is going about this whole thing, he's giving Kim more ammo to use in this fight. When they finally do go to court and they work out like custody and shit, Kanye, you ain't doing yourself no favors, bro. This is all out there in the open for the public.
He's trying to get something where they can't use social media in court.
Yeah, okay. Good luck with that.
I saw that.
He working on that shit.
Good luck with that. Even still, they got text messages. Like, there's all kind of shit. Everybody knows the text thread between him and Pete Davidson alone is like.
I ain't gonna lie. Kanye has done a lot of fucked up shit to Pete, and Pete has remained pretty calm about it. When Pete texts, he said, "Where you at? I'm in bed with your wife."
Yeah. And that's another
I'm pulling up.
Yeah, that's what
I'm pulling up. This all
deserve that.
This also what you the amount of I do a lot of shit based on intention. Like I don't want to say petty, but I'm a spiteful person,
right.
And I don't always go by what you do. I go by what I think you were trying to do with what you did. Because a lot of times you can't hurt me. Yeah. I don't give a fuck. Most days I think I'm God's gift to the earth. So whatever you do or say to me ain't gonna affect me. Yeah. Like fuck you, peasant. But if I look at what you did and I go, what was your intention? You were trying to hurt me.
Yes.
It doesn't hurt, but you tried it. Now I'm gonna fuck you up.
Now,
just because I know what you tried to do.
And I would be okay. Like Kanye saw him like, hey, you got a little picture and popped him in his mouth. I'm like, all right.
And I would hope people beat his ass.
I still
taking college
dropout.
Kanye was a shot.
College dropout.
I'm with Kanye in the fight.
I don't know, man. Because I'm not gonna pretend like just because Kanye's from Chicago or because he's black that he's just gonna whoop Pete Davidson. Like,
but Kanye grew up way more.
But man, can you imagine what that would do to us?
Street
black people lose fights to white people all the time, bro. We gotta stop with this shit.
But that's a public. Look, that's
when a black person also white person says Sticky Fingers also that white boy on MTV. No, who the white boy that just beat Deontay Wilder? The fat dude.
Yeah, he did. He whooped him bad too.
Furry, and
Tyson Fury.
He left no doubt too.
Yeah.
This a little
to this day.
Yeah, he left no doubt.
No doubt.
But this a little bit different. I would be rooting for Kanye.
Yeah,
I thought that shit was like that. One, because Pete know he's fucked. He's a little, you know what I'm saying?
Pete Davis was crazy too. They're both crazy.
Nah, but he on his meds. Pete, no dude ain't on his meds.
Yeah, I know, but still, he's still crazy. Like they both crazy. One's just medicated, the other one's not.
When he said that shit to really fuck with
him. Yeah, he did.
Like,
but Kanye been talking shit to Pete all fucking for the past month or so.
I think
that shit was well deserved.
I'll put it this way. It was well deserved, and Pete, because of everything Kanye has done, he's within his rights to say that. He would still get his fucking jaw cracked if he said it to me, right or wrong. There's a certain thing of the I can fight better than you. I'm bigger than you. It's the way of the world. It's unfortunate, but if I can fuck you up, you watch how you talk to me. Period. Is it right? No. Is it fair? No. But if I can beat your ass, you better watch what the fuck you say to me.
Sending a selfie. I'm like, all right.
Some shit is just,
I might laugh and still say, I'm like, man, I'm gonna fuck you up when I see you though. I'm like, nigga, that was funny. You still got.
You still gotta see me about it. You still gotta see about it.
Especially my wife, because my thing is, we going through a divorce, like, so you put the wife on there to really be funny.
Yes.
Like, if you say I'm in bed with Kim, it don't hit different. Yeah. If you say I'm in bed with the wife, that shit it just hit different.
And I'm not mad at Pete. He's gone through a lot.
Man, you was cracking up when you said that shit.
Because it's so deserved.
Pete went through a lot, and Pete kept quiet and minded his business. But at the same time, being quiet and minding your business and having the right to say something does not excuse you from the right to a fucking ass whooping.
Yeah, and if you're gonna do something, and if you're gonna be that guy, say that.
It's a lot of times that I have put niggas through shit that they deserve to probably punch me in my face, but they can't whoop me, so they can't do it. And if you step out of line, I'm gonna beat your motherfucking ass, no matter how right you are. You're right. Pete Davidson is right.
Pete Davidson did what I had to do to him.
Yeah, Pete Davidson, right. But
Kanye been out of line with regard to Pete.
He has.
So but I don't think it was out of line. It was right in line with everything that Kanye has been doing.
Well, let's say it's in line. Pete better hope he can beat Kanye, because no matter if it's in line.
I hope he does.
But this is
I hope Pete Davidson whooped the shit out of him.
This is something that I want to get a little serious. And I'm going to tie these two together, but I want to be very clear. I'm not tying these two together. I have a bigger point, and I want to be very respectful. Very respectful. So I'm going to stop the joking. But my point is, when you can't whoop somebody, no matter how bad they treat you, you still got to watch your mouth. There was a situation that happened in Atlanta this week. Where rest in peace, Young Thug's child's mother was at a bowling party, and she got into an argument with the man about whose bowling ball was whose and who should whatever, and it turned into a heated argument.
Yeah.
The gentleman left. The bitch ass nigga left, sat in his car, waited about 20 minutes for her to come out, and he shot her and killed her. Rest in peace to that beautiful young lady. I want to shift to my point because I don't even want to mix what I'm saying in with that. I want to say rest in peace to her, prayers and love to Young Thug and his family, her family, the children. I don't want to mix in what I'm saying now with that situation. So we're changing the subject. We're moving on. What I was prepared to come in here and say today was, sister, don't argue with these men. They are weak, they are mentally unstable, and they suck us. For you to argue with the woman where it's heated like that, that's
about
one
a fucking
thing.
bowling ball.
About a bowling ball, and then go to your car, get your gun, and wait for her to come out to shoot her. Like, I'm not condoning hitting women, but you could have hit her. And one, you know what I'm saying? He didn't, to take her life, take her, a mother away from her kids, a sister away, a cousin away, an aunt away, a daughter away, a niece away, a friend away over some fucking bowling balls.
That's some fuck nigga shit.
It's some fuck nigga shit, and I want to make that clear. And I want to say this too, fellas. I don't care how she's dressed. You can't touch her. She dressed like a hoe. Her titties hanging out, her nipples showing. You still can't touch her. But ladies, be mindful of how you dress, because these bitch ass niggas don't have no control apparently. And ladies, male, don't argue with these niggas, because they bitch ass niggas and they don't have no control over themselves. And that was my message today. I thought about it yesterday, and I plan to say that specifically to you. Not that you be out arguing with niggas, but it's something that I want to make sure I say to you. These niggas, no, you got it. You ain't got to be like, well, fuck you, nigga. No, I ain't got to do none of that. You got it. Yep, I'm a bitch. I know. Yep, I didn't get my number. I know. Yep, I ain't shit. I get it. You're right. Get the fuck up out of there.
Yeah.
Because
your goal is to make it back. Yeah. Because that one hit me early. You know what I'm saying? That hit me when I'm like, damn, somebody not gonna be without their mother because of that. Like it's like man, it's like the value of life to some of these individuals is ridiculously limited. And like you look at that, and I ain't gonna lie, the first thing was anger. I'm like, look, man, I hope they catch him. I hope they catch him. You know what I'm saying?
I hope Young Thug catch him.
Yeah, that's what.
Yeah,
that's what I would say. I'm like, man, I hope it's people catch him. I'm like, look, to be honest, that'd be no charge. If I'm your man, and that's no charge. You know what I'm saying? It's getting taken care of. But yeah, like, look, niggas just gotta do better. Like, you know what I'm saying? You gotta value life. And I don't know what we gotta do. I don't know if it's what's out in the world today, why people don't value life as much as they should. But like, look, man, that shit's forever. You don't come back from certain shit. So
nope.
Yeah, and that person, and the child, they never gonna see their mother again. Never. They never gonna unsee the funeral, the casket when they go to it. They never gonna unsee that shit.
People who've lost a parent, we know what that is.
Exactly.
And I want to be very respectful, but I do want to go back to my earlier point. And that is my point with provoking people or debating with people.
Right.
Pete was within his rights. Kanye been fucking with him. He had the right to say something.
Yeah.
But you can't always say something just because you got the right.
Yeah.
It can cost you your life.
Yeah, like sometimes
you got to shut the fuck up. I was in a situation where I was getting into it with some niggas and I was in their hood. And I assessed the situation and I was just like,
you got it.
Yeah, you got it.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck, nigga. But you want to say something? You got it. And some people were like, damn, I never thought I knew it would be. I did the math. Everybody in his own strap but me. And I'm in they hood. I ain't gonna make it out of here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a bitch, yeah. Well, what am I do? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's either you jump out the window Or you just be like, yep.
Man, life is, and you know what? And this is another thing we can pivot after this, but what Black men, especially, what we got to figure out a way is we got to understand that being tough is being there. Like, we do a lot of dumb shit that puts you in risk of not being there. You hustle, you know what I'm saying, you shooting at people, you arguing at people, you saying some crazy stuff. It's a certain level of cowardice that you put yourself into, knowing you have a family, you have a wife, girl, children, responsibilities that you leave. How you live, that's a part of being a man too. So saying, all right, I'm cool, I'm gonna walk away. You gotta be real enough to those people that you are to some made up shit. And I think that's what unfortunately we do sometimes. We call certain shit real that really is not real. Being there for your daughter or your son or your significant other, or your sister, your family, that's being real. So if you gotta say, okay, you got it, to make it back to them, that's the tough nigga.
I agree. Because it's not easy to do.
Exactly.
To sit there and swallow your pride.
There's a certain level of growth that you gotta have, but you gotta be real enough to the people who matter and not to some made up shit.
Facts. I'm gonna give them one for us. Very well said.
Well, moving on from two baby mamas to another baby mama.
Mail said, y'all, we gotta talk about this. Because
I am just so disgusted by this situation. And so this next story was about Tristan Thompson. Now we all know Tristan Thompson is trash. Okay,
Tristan is Tristan.
He is trash. Like, he cheated on his first baby mama with Chloe. He had the baby with Chloe, and has cheated on Chloe multiple times since then. And
go ahead, I'm listening.
But his most recent baby that he had in December, that he denied for forever, and then finally at the paternity test, he finally accepted the results and, came out and apologized. Sound like you paying. Apologized to Chloe on the internet and said, how he was sorry and, apologized for treating her the way he has, and talk about how he, whatever, how I've been treating you is not how I see you, all this other shit. Well, this new baby mama, it's clearly, I'm sorry, I don't give a fuck how anybody else feels about it. This bitch is a gold digger, because this heifer is asking for $47,000 a month in child support, saying that she has zero income. Now, I get it. She just had a baby. She was a fitness guru, whatever. But $47,000 a month is excessive. I don't care. Nobody needs $47,000 a month.
Well, I need it, but I ain't trying to ask no man for it.
You don't need $47,000 a month to raise a child. Like, you don't. You just flat out don't. And I'm disgusted by it. Like, I'm tired of seeing these ridiculous child support numbers. And she wants $1 million to cover her legal fees. I get that. But you don't need $47,000 a month to take care of this child. Talking about she's like living in an apartment with a roommate now. Girl, you better get the fuck back to work and get your own coins. Because you knew that he didn't want you to have this baby.
She need to listen to Kim and work hard.
If anything,
I'm about to make that a drop. But Kim said, "You get off your ass and work." I'm going to make that piss everybody off.
I say, Tristan, if anything, Tristan, my advice to you: get custody.
Get 50 Cent's lawyer. 50 Cent baby mama. He was paying her, I think, $2,000 a month, $4,000 a month.
Oh.
And she went to take him to court to increase it. And the judge was like, no. And he decreased it. Get 50 Cent lawyer. Get 50 lawyer. His baby mama.
Because he was covering all the housing and all that stuff. So he's like, oh, look, you already taking care of all of this. Then.
And then the house burned down mysteriously.
Yeah, that was fucked up with that, how that happened. But accidents happen.
Yeah, accidents happen.
Tristan, get that baby, or sign over your custodial rights, so you don't want to have nothing to do with it. Because I feel like this bitch is after money. Yeah. I don't care what nobody say. She's a gold digger.
Yeah, she behind currency. She after money.
Yeah, certain things I won't say. You know what I'm saying? Obviously with the custody situation, because
that was a Kanye line.
But the only thing, and when Mel sent it to her, the first thing that came in, I'm like, I understand you need help, and I believe you do, But for you to report zero in income,
Zero income.
that's a level of irresponsibility
Mm-hmm.
that has to go into account. For you to live a whole year as a grown person and have zero income, like look, say you don't have a lot. I understand that. But to literally put zero,
right?
Like,
That's what Kim talking about.
You a bold motherfucker to put zero on that shit though.
That's what Kim
You like,
talking about,
how much you
man.
made? Nothing. Like, how the fuck did you live?
Tristan, get that baby and get a nanny.
And I will say that for fathers, that's something. Look, being involved gets you out of certain situations like this. Well, not gets you out of, but it's like, look, if you're involved, it limits that responsibility.
And now that's the problem there. He has not seen this child. He has not visited this child. He has no relationship with the child.
Right.
But
That's
sir,
me marking in the cup.
But he'll be retiring soon though.
I'm just the mug. I've been holding the mug in the same place.
I just been.
If you're
just
watching on
paying it
YouTube,
forward.
we are using our partner Kickback mugs. If you're not following us on YouTube, please subscribe to the channel on YouTube upon name Kickback. On all streaming, if you're on YouTube, we're on all streaming platforms: Apple, Spotify, Pandora, Audible. We're every freaking where. Upon name Kickback. That's what you're listening to. And we also have a Patreon account, and Patreon content is a little extra. There's some cheeks and stuff, and ladies and fellas, you might want to go on Patreon. It's some bangs and they thinking.
I feel like you're wrapping the show.
Oh no, I just threw that out because it came to my mind. Sorry. You still have another 12 hours to go, guys. Are you excited? Are you in your car? Are you at your desk at work? Are you at home in bed with your boo? We got more time, more topics. Let's give out some awards. Let's go some Nipsey Hussle awards.
Okay.
LeBron James against our Wizards, but in a loss because the Wizards won.
The Wizards won.
Kristaps Porzingis, Danny Sadaransky all came to play. Kuzma was out.
Gafford ball.
Rui started. Rui is a
he was solid.
top tier shooter. He's not getting the shots that I want him to have,
Yeah.
but I am now a believer.
Yeah.
He can shoot.
Yeah, now he can shoot, and he can switch. That's what you want. You want somebody that can switch. So we got a bunch of guys that can switch.
Yeah, we pause.
Switch hitters.
Pause.
Yeah, I mean, look, we get the sports later on.
I think y'all should just wrap it all in there together since you're already going there. I mean,
Well, yeah,
and then we can circle
we
back
can't
to
be
Netflix
TV.
and chill.
Yeah. So LeBron James against the Wizards became the second number 2 all-time leading scorer in the regular season.
Yeah.
When you do regular season and playoffs, he is all-time leading scorer in that regard.
Yeah.
But the hollow land, which I don't quite think it should be that way, the hollow land, quote unquote, is the regular season scoring.
Right.
And LeBron James is now number 2, passing Karl Malone.
And he'll be number 1 next year.
Yeah, definitely. And shout out to King James, man. I mean,
Congratulations, man. That's big, man. Second all time. You'll be number 1 next year. You're gonna be top 5 or top 10 in rebounds and assists too.
He's 40,000 points, 10,000 rebounds, 10,000 assists. Never been done before.
Yeah, and it might never be done.
Yeah.
You talk about somebody playing 20 years.
Look at you fat. He ain't gonna last 20 years. He don't stay in shape well enough.
Well, you know what? He did start real early, but you guys saying he started. And LeBron, man, that type of 20 years at that level.
Yeah, Luka not gonna make it. Luka don't take care of his body. LeBron spends $1 million a year just on his body.
And Luka might do that, but I'm like, look, I don't look. Man, that's tough.
He ain't gonna last.
Yeah,
he come to camp out of shape every year. He ain't gonna last. He built like me. We both look like we 8 months pregnant. So he ain't gonna last. So LeBron, that record isn't going to be broken. Those numbers will not be broken. There isn't a player in college or NBA that can do that. Maybe somebody in high school, maybe somebody in junior high, maybe my kid, if me and Liz Cambage have a child and it's tall, maybe that kid. But no. But shout out to King James, man. I go back and forth from what I think his status is in the GO competition. Sometimes he's 2, sometimes he's 3, sometimes he's 4, sometimes he's 5. He's never won. But I recognize he's in that conversation. You cannot have the GO conversation without LeBron.
Period.
You can't have it without him.
Period.
Boom.
And just a great overall dude too. I was looking at
let's highlight that.
I was looking at like, we can argue that, but we can't argue, man. He's an overall good dude.
Mhm.
I
I saw the
Promise
video with his
Academy.
family. Yeah,
He always stays out of scandals and
Stays out of
stuff.
scandal, except Rihanna. We won't mention that. No, somebody know his name. And good father, good family man.
Yeah.
Down with the people, down with the cause.
Even his kids are.
Always there to speak up.
Supporting different athletes when they go through things, lending his voice of support. So that, because when you're the most popular athlete in the world and one athlete's going through a hard time and you chime in showing support, that goes a long way.
And that wasn't always done. And that's not always done.
Because MJ didn't do it.
Yeah.
LeBron is definitely one to
Supporting
use the platform.
Politicians that are allegedly for change.
Yeah.
He's done that. Like when LeBron opened his school and with some of the statements he made regarding Trayvon Martin and a few others, he won me over. Like, I love LeBron.
Yeah.
It didn't make me go, he's number one all-time player.
Right.
But he's
and that's bigger.
It is.
And that's what people
That's
don't realize.
worldwide
Like,
impact.
him being that,
I put
that type of
LeBron
person.
in the Muhammad Ali, Bill Russell, Jim
big.
Brown, Colin Kaepernick, now Newman category.
That's big. Yeah, especially the last one.
I'm like, this nigga really threw himself in there? Okay.
Your people's my gracious.
I told you I'm feeling good. I told you.
They say I'm feeling like myself.
I feel like myself again. But congratulations on that. The NFL. And we never get to do sports on this podcast because we
This or
don't.
that.
Because you just want to spend 30 fucking minutes on this or that.
We did good on this or that.
That's
today,
why I
yeah.
moved it along.
Yeah.
No, I get to talking.
Who's y'all?
Y'all when I get to talking.
Oh, okay. I thought, you do begin to talk. Go ahead.
That's what
I had to clarify. I need to hear what you said.
You be talking too.
Not as much as you.
Nobody talks as much.
I know. Well, there's.
Oh, wow.
Don't leave my boo alone.
Shit. Put your shit down. I told you every time.
Every time.
I'm telling you, you're not shot with this.
All right, every time.
The second drink. Y'all niggas get real violent up in this jump.
I've only had one. So.
See, I love it.
And it is empty.
You need a refill.
No.
Okay.
No.
I have been drinking less and I've lost weight. I'm good.
Okay.
That's what's up.
Okay. That's what I usually do. Maybe I'll go from 8 months pregnant to 5.
And drink more water.
Well, I drink a shit ton of water. I'm a waterholic.
Do the two and have a good day. You'll lose weight.
I'm just go for a run. I'm telling you.
And drink less because that's liquid calories. Particularly brown liquor. At least you're drinking vodka today.
Yeah, I switched it. But
So you don't be running either. So I be saying
No.
I want to talk to you about that because
I be
out
jogging.
there walking and shit with a selfie and shit. Like I'm over here getting my workout on.
That'd be the end. That'd be the end of the jog.
Yeah, okay.
Man.
I can't jog. I can't jog and
I don't believe him at all.
You don't think I jog?
No.
No.
You think it's just a walk?
Yeah, I think he's like a brisk walk. You know how like the old
I think
dudes
you walk and do weights.
You walking fast and shit.
I don't think you jog.
You don't do weights either.
He has done weights. When New works out, he only does arms.
And get small shit. Like, look, nigga, that's how you know, nigga. And niggas like, look,
He always misses leg.
a smaller arm shirt.
He only does arms.
He only doing
It's
curls.
only arms.
Because my legs, I exercise my legs when I'm running. When I'm jogging, which I don't believe I do. Hey, whenever I have on shorts, it's a problem in Atlanta. When the legs is out, the ladies is out.
All I know is this: the one time it's been proven that you ran,
When
you
he
broke
broke his
your fucking
ankle.
leg. Nigga, that further lets me know.
This nigga's not ready.
That further lets me know. Nigga ain't went so long he broke his ankle the first time he ran.
The disrespect. It be your own people, y'all. It be your own people. It be your own
The fact that
people.
we was on the same page,
Exactly. We
right?
know exactly where you was going.
Wow. I'm cutting both of them. Y'all lost. God damn it. This is disrespectful. I tell you what, we're gonna see. It is March. What is it? 20th?
Mhm.
It's March 20th.
Yeah, 20.
We're gonna do a 420 weed check. We're gonna do a May 20, a June 20, and a July 20.
I'm gonna be
I guarantee you by July 20th, we can't if we did the biggest loser, I would lose more weight because I'm bigger than y'all.
Mhm.
I have more weight to lose. We can't do that. We can do the who's in the best shape.
I mean, J Lew gonna win.
Not necessarily.
Okay.
We got to go from where we are to where we get to.
You think you gonna beat J Lew?
I think that where I am now,
I'm pinning on the money.
I got more places to go.
My money's on him.
If I start
On
doing that
him.
shit you be doing, man, why you ain't say nothing to me? Bro?
How about what?
Think he be in the morning shit, you know, doing a brisk walk.
Hey, ladies like that brisk walk.
You're an old man.
Said you out here, make sure you have a good. That's it. This nigga turned into Wallow and shit.
You about to fuck up. Pull your headphones out, pull your mic out.
Oh shit!
Fucking up.
Yeah, I'm new low, nigga.
You know when? Hey, yo, one last story though. When we was in the office, you know, I used to come to the when we had the jail together. I used to come to the office late. So this nigga being there by himself. This nigga like he's by the murder and shit, doing like a video and shit.
I was advertising a podcast.
What the fuck is you doing? The nigga showing the view and shit.
That wasn't a fly view.
Nah, it wasn't good for you.
That was a great view. We could see into
Every
Brave
day,
Stadium.
was he doing it every day?
Nah, I wasn't every day. Well, I don't know. I used to get in there. I don't, did you do it
He
before I
probably
got
was
in
doing
there?
it before you got there.
I wouldn't do it. I don't advertise the podcast every day now. You know I wasn't doing it every day
It might
then.
not have been about the pod. It might have just been you looking at yourself.
No, did I look at myself every day or did I post it every day? What is your question?
Oh, you were probably doing both then. The fact that you clarified, you were definitely looking at yourself.
I wouldn't post every day.
I'm not saying you posted every day. I'm saying you were looking at yourself every day.
Any chicken new phone. How many selfies did you get?
Thank
That's
you.
what we
I'm
need to
going to
know.
say, I guarantee you there are probably selfies in there for those days. You might
Damn,
not
my
have
phone is-
posted
I
them,
can't- my
but there
phone
are
is recording.
pictures from those times.
No, it's not. No, it's not. No, it's not. No, it's not.
He just ain't post them all.
I know, you know what? That's real shit though. That's why we fucked up our first episode because we had so many goddamn
Selfies.
selfie pictures.
Can't get no memory on
You
this.
know what?
That's
You know,
exactly
we
what
cut
that
y'all
was.
mics off. Man, they can't hear you now. They can't hear
Now
you.
we
They can't
figured
hear
it
you.
out, man. Now we figured that shit out.
That was the cover.
He had
That's
to deal
why.
out, book.
This nigga need like
That's
1,000 megabytes of storage on his
Really?
phone for all the
Really?
goddamn selfies.
Really?
We figured this shit
Y'all,
out.
I'm not.
We done worked through this shit. All right.
It is.
You know what? Moving on. Our next topic.
The math is mathing now.
So Deshaun Watson went to the Browns,
We-
and nobody thought he was going there. Everybody thought he was going to Atlanta or New Orleans, and he picked the Browns.
He said he wasn't going there.
He there.
They guaranteed $48 million. And you know what? If somebody guaranteed $48 million, especially in
A
the
year.
NFL,
$230 million
Yeah.
total.
yeah, total,
Guaranteed.
yeah, but it was an extra $48 million guaranteed on a contract that nobody else would do. You fucking go to Cleveland. Period. Especially in the NFL, you can break your shit.
Because you
or
need
do
that
something.
guaranteed money.
Yeah, just not like NFL,
Yep.
NBA or MLB.
Or you
where
get
it's guaranteed.
another sexual harassment charge, and now you got guaranteed money.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. And I'm not, the sort of Chris Brown thing. I ain't seen Deshaun text messages. I'm just saying.
Right.
But,
you know, they signed him after they saw that it was going to be no criminal charges filed.
Mhm.
So it's still going to be some civil suit stuff.
He got the money to pay it now.
Yeah, so he'll probably pay some of them off. And I would say this. If you ain't do nothing wrong, don't pay shit.
Right? I was about to say that. If he got the right lawyers, he's not going to pay shit.
He gonna-
People,
Oh, but some of them
that's
are-
not true. People
Yeah,
pay
I
people
know.
off just so give it a headache.
I know. And I agree. You know what I'm saying? And I think his lawyer is going to be like, look, it's going to cost you this much to pay me to do it, or it's going to cost you this much to pay them.
I hope he got some Chris Brown receipts.
That would be nice.
Yeah.
That would be good. I think that makes them the best team in the AFC North.
I mean, you can make that argument, but like I said,
It
Cincinnati-
ain't the Steelers.
Cincinnati just went to. I agree with that. That's my team. Cincinnati just went to the Super Bowl, so I don't think you skip them because
This nigga got the nerve to be like,
Yeah.
like his team is great.
Yeah.
No, this is better than the Commanders.
Nigga, nobody brought up the Commanders.
And y'all both won the same amount of playoff
I
games.
didn't. This.
Your quarterback? Carson Wentz?
Yeah.
What?
Carson Wentz, W-I-N-C. W-I-N-C-E Wentz. Mickey Wentz when you throw the ball. That's your quarterback, Carson Wentz.
I mean, your quarterback is
Black Prescott.
Dak Prescott. Okay.
The Black Kirk Cousins. If you listen,
That's why Amari got sent to Cleveland. Get your ass up out of here. Don't never disrespect Dakota Rain Prescott. Get your punk ass to Cleveland. But now he got damn Deshaun Watson. Deshaun Watson better than that.
Yeah.
So he
that's gonna be it. That's a good pickup for them.
Yeah, but he don't play role games, bitch ass nigga. Fuck Amari. Amari Stoudemire. I call Vacation Bay there. I'm like, you Amari Stoudemire.
I remember you telling me that.
Harry Thotter.
Wow.
He ain't shit, bro.
Yo, what she do?
Beat me up, Dottie.
She like went out with somebody else or something like that.
Oh shit, nigga, that's it.
No, because he's poly and she doesn't even fucking live here. So yeah, go out with somebody else, boo.
I'm like, this was up.
Thank you.
Well, we got Russ and Sierra going to Denver.
Danger Russ.
That's interesting.
Yeah, that's a good because they got a solidly built defense.
They have a great defense. And they got some nice young receivers. Jared Judy.
They got three dogs on the receiver. All great route runners.
How's that running game?
Good. They got
they still got Lindsey.
No, they got Javonte Williams, who's coming off his second year, had a 1,000-yard rookie year.
Okay.
And then you have I'm not sure they're gonna bring Melvin Gordon back, but he was solid. And they got a legit offensive line. It's a lot of good running backs. When you got a legit line, that's what makes it. So I'm good. I'm glad to see Russ getting a transition with the team is built a little bit better to kind of see what he ultimately can do.
Let Russ cook.
Yeah, and this we're gonna see if he can do it because like some of his earliest success, he had a crazy team.
Dangerous in Denver. Yeah. That was intentionally corny.
I don't intentionally press his button too.
And if you could find the shit. Took you long enough. I had already done the noise.
We already talked about Wentz and Commanders. Devontae to the Raiders. Probably
that was a shocker.
Yeah. You know what? It was a shock because I thought when they said they were going to re-sign A-Rod that Devontae was coming back. But I didn't know Devontae and Derek Carr was so close. Yeah, but they real close. Like
he bought a house next door to his.
Yeah, they like family.
Yeah.
So that's a little bit different. And then A-Rod, A-Rod is wishy-washy about what he want to do. So
you don't know how long he's gonna be there. Why do a long-term
or if he gonna bitch next year or something like that. So you like, you know what? I'm gonna go with my boy who I can trust. I'm in LA, where you know what I'm saying.
Las Vegas.
I'm on the West Coast where I'm originally from, where I went to college at. So it kind of makes sense. And I do appreciate the NFL players having a little bit of say.
Yeah,
and NFL player having a little bit of say in when they go because they don't normally have it like in the NBA.
Yeah, NBA you kind of make your own rules. NFL, get over there, Docky.
Yeah, it's like it's 53 players is a little bit different than being one of 7 real players.
I mean, the Raiders made the playoffs last year, so I expect them to be even better.
Oh no, I expect them to be legit. They brought in a new defensive end too. Was it Khalil Mack?
No.
It wasn't Khalil.
It was fuck. I can't think of it right now.
Okay,
but I know you're talking about.
Yeah. So they brought in another defensive end, so they're gonna have 2 legit ends. They already had Crosby, so they're gonna have another legit end rushing quarterback.
You got your folks' little cousin at running back.
Okay.
Who?
Josh Jacobs.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. And you guys saying Jacobs is legit. So what's gonna happen is.
Should wait till her little brother get drafted. That nigga going straight to the league.
You got.
I'm gonna stop shouting, and she don't get no more help.
But no,
you don't want to brought her up.
But Josh Jacobs is legit. He gonna allow Devontae to kind of eat. Like you're not gonna be able to double him like you want to, or they're not gonna be able to put somebody in the box. So Josh Jacobs, I expect.
Yeah, because they got a receiver core.
Really go nuts this year.
Yeah, Hunter. What's doing Hunter?
Yeah, Renfro, great route runner.
And then the tight end Waller.
You can't check him one-on-one.
And Devontae Adams.
No, they're gonna be fucking dangerous.
The only reason I'm not really jumping out the window.
And Mel, this I'm giving you free advice. You can target Derek Carr, you know what I'm saying, for a quarterback now.
I had him last year.
Yeah, you can target him this year. Because when you with Waller,
Devontae
and
Adams, Hunter Renfro.
and Hunter Renfro, he should eat.
Yeah, he should get some more. The only reason I'm not
tell me that in private.
the only reason I'm not really like gonna hold with that team is because of the AFC West.
Yeah, that whole division.
That division. Yeah, Russ in Denver, Patrick Mahomes still in Kansas City.
Derek Carr now.
Derek Carr, what's my young boy name?
Herbert
in San Diego. And they got Khalil Mack.
They the ones got Khalil. So.
Yeah, that division is crazy.
And they all got rushes, so yeah, they're gonna be dogs.
How you feel about Mitchell Trubisky going to the Steelers? Your Steelers. Are you happy with that move?
I'm okay with it. I like all the other moves we had. We weak on the offensive line. We signed 3 legit offensive linemen. And, we got Najee Harris in the backfield. I think Trubisky deserves a shot just because the coach, when he was in Chicago, I thought was one of those guys, that job should have went to one of the black coaches that was more qualified, and Trubisky might look better. He's a lot more mobile than Ben was now. So I think he'll be solid. And I think with our offensive line.
Shit, I'm more mobile than Ben.
Yeah. I think he'll be solid. So
like busted ankle and all.
Yeah, you know, so basically it's like Ben was like a job. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, right there. I like the Steelers' chances this year. We solid on the front end. In NFL, man, you got a good line. Compete. Yeah, we got great coaching. So.
Definitely have great coaching.
Brian Flores on the defense, that's going to really make us better. He had linebackers coach, and we was weak linebackers, so we're going to be legit.
My Cowboys, all we did this offseason
they not on the list.
All we did was lose people. We lost talent. We lost Amari. We lost Randy Gregory.
Yeah, you know what? Randy Gregory went to Denver. Because he said he was re-signing with y'all.
And then side kaboo.
Yeah, I think the contract ain't work out. Yeah. But you know what?
No, he just wanted Denver. He made a decision.
Oh.
We offered the exact same amount of money. He agreed, and then Denver offered him the same amount, and he left. He just had more faith, I guess, in Russ to do that. I don't fucking know.
Yeah, y'all got rid of Lyle Collins, but he was getting older. But the Gallup signing was good. Y'all signed one of the ex-Steelers receiver, James Washington, so y'all will be solid there. It's just, to be honest, it's going to be dependent on
coaching. I think coaching.
The offensive line and Zeke is if y'all are smart, y'all run Pollard more. I ain't gonna lie. I think Pollard's y'all best back.
As of right now, he is.
And I think if y'all used him more,
he's more explosive back. Sometimes Zeke look like
Zeke is half shirt, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
But I don't know if he gonna. But they say he wasn't healthy all last year either. So a different Zeke might show up too. But yeah,
he ain't been healthy the last
looks like an Ewok.
5 years. God damn. Okay. Well, how about your Commanders? You feel good about y'all?
I don't give a fuck about them. I mean,
you with the Ravens?
I mean, I just don't care. I don't watch football like I used to, so it's just kind of like, whatever. He went there, cool.
I think the Wentz move. I think the Wentz move was a solid move, and I will say this: I think Wentz, everywhere he played, he never had a number one receiver. And a lot of times, what happens is you find out who a quarterback is when they have a number one receiver. Terry McLaurin with the Commanders is the best receiver he's played with. Period. That's when he was with Philly and when he was with
Indy.
With Indy.
That's a good point.
So that's a good point. And you guys saying he was an MVP candidate, his first year. So, he got a shot and it's on a relatively good deal. So if it don't work, you can get rid of him for it,
What's the old boy, young boy that the Commanders was playing? A lot of people like him.
Heineke.
Heineke, yeah.
I think Heineke would be a great backup.
Okay.
Yeah, I think he's a great backup. He's not as accurate as he needs to be. Like he missed, like the Washington football team could have won 2 or 3 more games if he could make.
Like call them Bama's the Commanders.
Yeah, if he could make last year when he was playing, it was the Washington football team.
So let's call them the Commanders.
Yeah, hey, look, they ain't take the field as the Commanders yet. So I thought if he could make certain throws, they would have won at least 2-3 more games. 2-3 more games get you to the playoff. He missed bad on some throws. But he was average, so
Okay.
Wasn't he like third string quarterback or something like that?
He was, yeah. He moved up.
He moved up.
Yeah.
Side of number 2 though.
Snow!
There's no winning here. Can I cut you off? God damn, you are so loud. Oh my God. I'm like, I can't win. It's like I can't take off my headphones and I'm sitting right next to him.
My tone went out.
It doesn't even matter. Listen, I took it off my ears and he was right there. There was nothing I could do. That's I can't shut him. Shut your mouth.
Spoiler alert for Snowfall. Male.
My God, y'all.
Male.
Snowfall this week.
Male.
I gotta look at it.
Oh, you haven't seen it?
No, I haven't seen it.
You were on pace with us.
I know. I'm gonna go.
We were rooting for you.
Damn.
I'm gonna look at the last one. I'm gonna look at the last one today.
Man, fuck that. You about to get spoiled. Nah,
It's nothing. It's nothing.
he about to get spoiled. Like,
Nah, go ahead. Nah, I'm good with it. I don't really care about that sports.
Okay.
Snowfall this week was a wild ride. I was like, somebody gonna die. Oh my God, all these bullets. Who gonna die? What the fuck is going on? Somebody's after Franklin's whole organization. They tried to get him when he was on the drop. Like, they are following this nigga, but they tried to get him when he was on
everybody.
I'm breaking it down.
Okay,
so they try to get him, try to break it down as quickly as possible because we're treading towards, we're already there, hour and a half. We're gonna be done soon, y'all. Sorry. But yeah, so they try to hit him on when he was doing the drop with Reed and Oso.
Tell me. Everybody look at the camera for like 5 seconds. You can smile or whatever you want to do.
What you trying to?
What is the point? Is this like for YouTube?
Yeah, I'm gonna screen capture this shit for our pictures. Everybody.
Sit up. Let me tuck my fat in. Tuck yours in and tuck it in the pants.
I'm 9 months pregnant. You can't suck it in.
Okay.
Are we starting? 3, 2.
I hate you.
What the fuck?
Okay, that's fine.
Right.
Jesus.
Okay, cool.
Awkward pregnant pause.
If you're listening on the streaming sites, we're trying to find a screen capture for this episode.
That was his grab.
And that was us. Huh?
Your screen grab right there.
Yeah, the screen grab. But I only grab people's screens without permission.
Oh my God.
I always get consent. Go ahead, Mel.
He only recently got consent because this nigga would post shit that I did not approve of. So
let's clear this up. Yeah. Post pictures online.
Yes.
In every other area, I get consent.
Right. Correct. And I'm only talking about pictures. Okay. Anyway, so not to get sidetracked again, which is why the show be running on 4 hours.
J Lew fault.
Snowfall this week had Franklin's organization on the ropes because these niggas were getting shot at the whole time. So they like I said, they went after Franklin. I'm just saying this for the third time on his drop with Oso and Reed. They also shut the fuck up. Went after. So when he went to call Jerome, well, he paged everybody. Franklin paged everybody. He paged what's his name? Leon 911, and they all sitting around shooting the shit. And Franklin never paid you that many times? No. I don't know when was the last time he paid me 911. The nigga, hurry up and call him back. Don't be bullshit and taking your fucking time. But yeah, when Jerome called him back, Jerome look up, he see this car sneaking. What the fuck are you doing, bruh?
I just wanted some shoes. Do it.
That was so random. So he's on the phone with Jerome. Jerome look up, he see a car creeping. He screamed, Louis! Louis get everybody ducked down. Niggas bullets flying everywhere.
Franklin's mother and baby mother.
Yes, they just shot everybody in the restaurant.
Yep.
These niggas have no aim whatsoever. But Louis busting back ain't hit nobody. So then they pull up on Leon when he went to go get the guns from Avi. Leon up there with his people, and they pull up on them. And they just start busting. And like, it's bullets flying everywhere. The only niggas who caught bodies is Reed, because he shot the driver of the van. And then Leon, who shot the nigga that fell out the car. Yeah, which was dumb. Like, okay.
Yeah,
You got a whole car to
I'm gonna watch
protect
this
you.
shit
You just
tonight.
want-
Oh, it
Shut
was
up.
so good.
It was crazy.
It was insane.
I saw y'all posting
Non-stop
online and
action.
shit. Man,
And
I was
then
dealing with
then okay, so yeah. Also, mind you, when Franklin and them got shot at, they were in the middle of the drop. They're in like Spanish Town in LA, and
Well,
it
LA
is
is
not
Spanish
safe.
Yeah.
And so they are walking through LA
yeah.
with $3 million and trying to call people.
Yeah,
End up in this house, in the bottom of the house, and they leave the money. What happened?
Spoiler alerts.
There was a point that I was making with this.
That was in the bottom of the house.
Yeah.
And the taxidermist.
That's where I was going with this. So when they're
I know.
trying to
I knew
get
it.
to trying to flee, and they're like, all right, we gonna find a house to break into so we can call somebody to come pick us up. They break into this house, and it's like a what is it called? A taxidermist, but the active African
Stuffing.
Yeah, there's a certain word.
Taxidermy. When you kill an animal and you stuff it, that you're a taxidermist.
Anyway.
If you do it, it's taxidermatology, or it's called sex. Stuff a person.
I'm so annoyed. So yes, they see the stuffed bear and another stuffed alligator, and they're kind of cracking up. And this white dude comes out. He's like, "I told you, muchachos," or whatever he calls them. Like, I was gonna have to get another security system if you kept like messing with him. He blows tranquilizer darts at Franklin and Oso, and before they pass out, Franklin's like, "Are you gonna stuff us?" And he's like, "No, I'm not gonna stuff you. You're too skinny." But the other one over there,
Wow.
and Franklin, before he passes out, he's like, "Also, he gonna stuff you." And that line just took me out. I was cracking the fuck up when he said that shit. Like, he gonna stuff you, and then he just passes out. Oh my God. But nobody can find Franklin. They don't know where the fuck he is. Right now, he's just knocked out in this old man's house. Oh no, he's awake now because there's a fucking lion in the house. Tiger, my bad.
Yeah, he put him in a cage with a tiger. And I guess he's playing with stuff at some point. It was a wild episode. It was action-packed for those that love action. And it was like, what the fuck? Who? We're not going to tell you anybody else who may have been shot or injured. You got to watch it and see. But it was to me, it was an action-packed episode. I've seen a few podcasts saying like it was a weak episode. I'm like, what? It was weak? What the fuck? Like,
it was not.
How the fuck was it weak? Like,
truly, you have a dizzying intellect.
Yeah, I'm gonna check that joint out as soon as I get to the crib.
Oh my God, it was so good.
I think I might watch it again tonight.
I'm definitely watching it again tonight, along with The Walking Dead.
I ain't watched Walking Dead in a year. I missed it.
It's a new
2 seasons.
It's the part of this final season.
Oh, this is the final season?
Mm-hmm.
I gotta finish it.
Already.
I gotta finish it.
Oh.
It was just over because we was tired of watching it. It just kept going.
See, I never watched it.
When they got the year
good,
41, we was like, all right, dog, it's 41 seasons. You gotta relax.
It's really good again. So
Right,
this part of this season, because they've broken this season into 3 sections.
Okay.
So in it's 8 episodes per section. So we're on the second part of this season. So this is like the 5th episode of this part.
I watched the last season I watched was when they introduced the Whisperers.
Okay.
So
that was a good season.
I am 2 seasons behind?
No, you're a season behind.
Only 1?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm gonna finish it. If this is the last season, I'm gonna go back and watch and finish it.
The Whisperers was a good era. Like, that was some intense shit. I remember watching that being like, fuck, somebody gotta die. Like, it was good. The Whisperers were good. So,
I had just grown weary of the show. All right, dog, this didn't go off.
It's enough.
Like,
but there
there
are allegedly spin-offs coming.
Oh, yeah.
But I don't know if
is Rick doing a movie? Remember when Rick left, everybody said it was gonna be a movie?
Yeah, there are movies coming. There's a whole lot going on with the Walking Dead universe right now. So
that shit like the Marvel universe and the Power universe.
yeah, there
are
are
y'all
definitely
watching Tommy?
No,
I've only seen episode 1.
I've seen the first 3 episodes.
F said it gets good episode 4. That's so funny you said that.
I didn't have a problem with the show. I actually like the show. I just haven't had time to watch it. I want to go back and finish watching that, and I also need to catch up on Bel Air.
I ain't seen, but we
We have this conversation multiple times, and you give me the same reason every time, and I tell you the same thing every time.
Week.
Every time.
So I just gotta fix myself. I ain't gonna lie. I don't watch the Tommy shit because I ain't like, cause after Ghost died, that shit died with me. And Bel Air, I'm a Will Smith guy, so I like the original. I ain't pivoting, so I got to fix myself.
Well, Bel Air is really good. People are hating on it. They're like, it's not like the original. That's the point.
That was the point. Because I remember when the amateur guy did the trailer like 3 years ago of a darker Bel Air, I loved that. And then when Will Smith saw it and picked him up and got him a deal to do the show, I was like, I want to see the darker Bel Air. I know what the fuck everybody else thought. They did not see any of this.
They chose to be ignorant. That's all I got. Because
they're always doing that.
It's always been known that this was supposed to be the darker version. It's nothing like the original. It's nothing at all like the original, and that's what makes me like it.
Yeah, I'm with you. I only thing that I haven't enjoyed is that Lisa was Nia Long, and the new Lisa is not Nia Long.
She looks nothing like Nia Long.
Yeah, but Nia is like, how you got that one crush that was like, Nia was mine, like from the Boys in the Hood. Like that's when it started with Nia. Somebody then graduated to Love Jones.
Well, I've jerked off to Nia Long on many a night. Sorry. Don't give me no mic. Just don't give me no mic.
See,
you know what I'm gonna say.
You know what the fucking thing is? I fuck with it. I never jerked off to her though. It was more like when I had a crush on the jump, it was like I wanted to be with you type jump. Like as a youngster, like I wanted to be with you. Like the
I wanted to be with
that was like
a
joke that I ain't really, I
wanted to be with her.
She wanted to be with her biblically.
I want to be with her every way.
You niggas like
but
that.
my first Ashanti was Tracy Spencer. Then it was Jada Pinkett. Then it was Nia Long. Then it was Sierra. Then it was Carrie Hilson. And then it was Ashanti. And it never.
You forgot Maya.
Oh shit, Maya. But see, I actually knew.
And then she blocked you.
Maya. Yeah, I accidentally stalked her. It wasn't my fault. It was totally accidental.
How do you accidentally stalk somebody? That's like being counter pregnant.
See, and that's why DL was trying to tell y'all about Kanye motherfucking type people, man. See, New
it was an accident.
New was almost there.
It was an accident.
But he couldn't.
I didn't mean to do it. I didn't mean to do it.
You don't accidentally stalk somebody.
Why are you getting weird with it?
I was there.
Why
you being? That's how I felt. Now, why are you weird to me? It was an accident. Sorry, Maya and Maya's mother. Sorry. It was an accident. I didn't mean to do it.
Mrs. Harris, I'm sorry.
And her management, my bad.
All that.
I was, niggas in my hood kept telling me like, if I had Maya's number, I would call her right now.
Yeah. Oh, no, you can't never listen
and
to
I was
niggas.
like,
let these niggas
I'll call her right now then, nigga.
Niggas like,
gas him up to get blocked.
That's why.
Yeah.
You niggas still there, too.
Yep.
She probably transfers all the black numbers from one number, like one phone to the next.
That's
like, he's still on my block list.
That's why I don't live in DC no more.
Yeah, I had to get away from them.
Fuckers.
Y'all fuck my chances.
Fuck my shit over mine.
Never fucking with y'all niggas.
She Googles his number to make sure she can block him again. She's like, let me find now, Newman, real quick.
I'm sorry, Maya.
Block.
I wonder, she forgive me now. It was about 20 years ago. It was like 20 years.
No. You don't forgive.
It was 99. Oh shit! It was really 20 years ago. She should forgive
stalkers.
Yeah.
God damn it.
She should. Huh?
No.
You think she come on the podcast?
Nah.
Okay. Well.
Nah.
Well, fine. You guys, we love you. Support us. Give us the 5-star rating on Apple. We need it. Advertisers want to see it. That is J Lew. That is I Am So Mellow. I Am No Breaks New. This is a part named Kickback. We appreciate y'all hanging in with us, and we just gonna get the fuck up out of here. I don't have nothing eloquent. Y'all got something y'all want to say?
It's all love, man.
Communicate.
There you go. Communicate builds trust. Trust builds You know,
Commitment.
commitment builds a partnership. Let's do it.
Make her laugh, make her smile, make her come, make her yours. Uno. We out.
Niggas.
I'm just saying, that is all facts.